It was supposed to be over. By 2027, the world had stopped asking questions about Project 52. But silence, like thunder, always finds a way to echo. One night, a journalist working for a streaming platform's Lost Works column uploaded a teaser. We found an unfinished file hidden in the Project 52 archive, timestamped 6 months after its release.
No credits.
Only one note. For the one who listens. Within hours, every fan forum ignited. Thunder trended again for the first time in a year. Some called it marketing, others a sign. They're speaking again. One fan whispered on a live stream. They never stopped. Another replied, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more touching K-drama stories and emotional news-style narratives. Thunder had grown quieter. World tours left him empty, interviews rehearsed. He recorded songs that charted, but nothing stirred him like Echo 52. During a late-night podcast, he broke his silence. You ever make something you can't release? He asked the host. Like it belongs to someone else too. The host chuckled, unaware of the storm he'd just unleashed. But fans knew. Every word felt like a signal. A clip of the interview spread. He's talking about Light. He never says the name, but listen to his tone. Across the ocean, Light lived in a cabin near a forest lake. He'd taken to painting instead of acting. Locals sometimes heard him humming. Always the same tune, low and unfinished. A visiting photographer snapped a picture. A canvas showing two skies colliding, storm clouds dissolving into dawn. He titled it The Final Echo. The image found its way online, and suddenly fans had a new obsession. Thunder reposted it to his story with a single emoji, high-voltage crescent moon.
No caption. No denial.
2 weeks later, Thunder's manager received an unmarked envelope. Inside, a USB drive and a short note, handwritten, signed only with an L. Play it when the rain starts. That night, during rehearsal, Thunder rolled outside the studio. Thunder plugged in the drive. A soft piano melody filled the room. Then a voice, familiar yet older, whispering. You said music was a doorway. I think I found my way back. He stopped breathing. Every chord felt like forgiveness. The next morning, he booked a one-way flight to Kyoto. The same small studio, the same narrow street. This time, no script, only a piano, 2 mugs of coffee, and a long pause between them. You listened, Light said quietly. I always do, Thunder replied.
No cameras, no signatures.
They simply played, Thunder on guitar, Light on piano, improvising until night blurred into dawn. Somewhere between notes, laughter returned. Between silence, closure. When they finished, Light smiled. We could release this. We could, Thunder said, or we could let it belong to the moment. Light nodded. Maybe that's the only way the world can't break it. 3 months later, a track titled Final Echo appeared online under unknown artists. It spread like wildfire, gentle harmonies, raindrop percussion, a single whispered line. Even silence remembers. Both agencies denied involvement, yet the streaming metadata traced back to 52 productions. Fans didn't need confirmation. It's them. They finally finished the song. The piece topped independent charts for weeks before mysteriously disappearing. But once released to the internet, Echoes never died. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more touching K-drama stories and emotional news-style narratives. That summer, a typhoon hit the coast where Thunder was scheduled to perform. He refused to cancel. Halfway through the concert, rain poured through the open stadium roof. Thunder stood alone on stage, guitar soaked, smiling at the storm. This one, he shouted over the wind, is for whoever taught me that lightning doesn't fear rain. The crowd roared, and as lightning struck behind him, the monitors flickered, a pre-programmed visual, or perhaps coincidence, showing an image of Light's painting, The Final Echo. Fans cried. They swore they saw a silhouette in the shadows backstage. No proof, only faith. Later that year, both artists vanished again from public life. But around New Year's Eve, drones lit up the Hong Kong skyline spelling 52 forever. No one claimed responsibility. Thunder posted a single emoji, Candle. Light reposted it with high voltage. The fandom understood. They said goodbye their way. A year later, an editor from an indie channel claimed she'd been hired to cut a documentary called Echo, The Distance Between Thunder and Light. She said it wasn't a love story, it was a diary. Fragments of sound checks, messages, still photos, rainfall, city noise. At the end, 2 empty chairs faced the sea. The film was never released, but 10 seconds leaked. Thunder's voice off camera. If you hear this, thank you for listening. Then lights. Always. The leak vanished within hours, but mirrors survive. Every fan who saw it swore the same thing. The sea shimmered like lightning turning into sunrise. Years passed. New idols rose, new dramas came and went, but none replaced the myth of Thunder and Light. On an anniversary live stream, an old interviewer asked Thunder one last question. Do you ever regret what the world still says about you? He smiled. Regret?
No.
It means they still believe. Meanwhile, Light was seen at a small art exhibit in Paris. One of his paintings showed 2 silhouettes standing apart, connected by a single thread of light. The caption read, "Distance is proof of connection." Thunder released a final album before his hiatus. The last track, 52 Reprise, opened with faint piano, Light's melody, and faded into Thunder.
No vocals. No credits.
At the same moment, Light uploaded a time-lapse of dawn over the ocean with a line. Thank you for waiting. The timing was identical. Fans across continents watched the sunrise and wept. They hadn't reunited publicly. They didn't need to. In a hidden corner of the 52 Productions website, an unlisted page appeared months later. Black background, white text. Some stories end. Some resonate. If you found this, listen. A 52-second audio file played, distant thunder, fading rain, and 2 voices laughing softly before silence. No names, no credits. Only a final message on screen. The echo lives in you now. Every fandom writes its own myth, but few feel this real. Some say Thunder and Light still create together under aliases. Others believe they left the industry and opened a small cafe near the sea, where music drifts out at dusk. No one knows. And maybe that's the point. The distance between Thunder and Light, an old fan once wrote, isn't measured in seconds, it's the space where faith lives. Some nights, when storms roll across the horizon, listeners swear they hear faint music riding the wind, 2 melodies intertwined, never resolving, always returning. And in that endless echo, their story continues, bittersweet, hopeful, eternal. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more touching K-drama stories and emotional news-style narratives.